Hey guys, William here. I wasn't really planning on uploading a video so soon, but this topic really infuriates me. Before I get into it, I've changed things up a bit. I'm typically an emotive and verbose, outgoing guy, but when I record a video, I just act all weird and eerie. So I'm going off a script this time. This, and me talking faster than I could think, should hopefully purge the stillness from these vids. I would say I don't typically make these kind of videos, but this channel doesn't really host a specific kind of video. Now with that being said, let's finally dive into today's topic. The story starts on August 11th, when a fan animation of Scooby-Doo was posted on YouTube by Egan Tillman. Now as for the video itself, it's absolutely brilliant. Essentially, it follows the average Scooby-Doo episode structure, but it takes place at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The video perfectly encapsulates that classic Hanna-Barbera Scooby-Doo feel. The video is animated in Blender, but is stylized to look like stop motion. With custom models, set pieces, and more, it does an amazing good job at appearing to be stop motion. As someone who wants to go into both 2D animation and stop motion, that's extremely impressive. The models even are animated with a certain jankiness, extremely reminiscent of old stop motion films, and I'd highly recommend checking it out. Now, if that's all this was, this video wouldn't even exist, so what's our issue, right? Well, AI. The video features AI voices of most of the classic crew. The description explains that Egan doesn't really have the resources to hire voice actors for what he describes as a portfolio piece. Now, who cares, right? I mean, the video is free to watch, and Egan simply couldn't hire voice actors. Well, woman cared. In fact, woman got so mad she took to Twitter to share her distaste. So who is she? Well, she's none other than Grey DeLizzo, a extremely talented voice actress that probably has appeared in your childhood multiple times. She played Vicky in Fairly OddParents. She played Mandy in The Great Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Most iconic, in my opinion, it's her role as Azula in Avatar, which, if you haven't watched, what the hell are you doing? It's 2023 and you haven't watched Avatar yet? Watch it right now. I'm pretty sure it's free on Netflix. Anyways, the role that she played that ties her to this in any way is the fact she's played Daphne in various Scooby-Doo media, including the legendary Mystery Incorporated. Anyways, when she learned about this free fan project using AI voices, she tweeted this terrible take, and I'm going to give you guys a second to read that. Now, don't get me wrong, AI voices do put forth the potential threat of replacing voice actors. But to be so cynical to threaten a blacklist, essentially ruining this guy's career before it even takes off, this isn't a major Hollywood project condemning voice actors, it's an indie project. Born out of passion from each franchise, Egan himself seems majorly opposed to using AI in the first place, only doing it because it was what was available. It's a shitty scenario for this dude. DeLizzo would go on to make some more tweets, which also come across as horrendous takes. Now, normally, I would go on and talk about why this isn't okay, and the video would end there. This isn't where it ends. Now, I just showed a tweet that reads, "Stealing someone's art for your own recognition and profit is wrong, period." Well, as it turns out, Grey DeLizzo is actually guilty of this act. You see, Grey makes songs that have icons on the iTunes app or Apple Music. I don't really know anymore. Anyways, the art she used wasn't paid for and was ripped off of Pinterest with no credit given. What's worse is that these songs cost money, and I think Egan really puts it best here, looks very rules for thee and not for me. Egan goes on to say, "She bullied the little guy because it was easy, when she was doing the same thing, and what's worse is she's profiting from it. That's not cool." Now, this was eventually brought to Grey's attention, and she basically just said, "Oopsies, some dude I paid to do it got them from a public domain site. Not my fault. Remove them now, so no harm, no foul." So not only did she not pay the artist anything for using the artwork for an extended period of time, she removed the images without giving the artist any sort of compensation for using the work. And she easily could have outright commissioned artists to draw cover art or paid a license for it. I mean, she definitely isn't short on money. Now, in my opinion, seeing literal art pieces, such as like drawings and paintings, is worse than using AI voices, because at the end of the day, AI voices, it's an impression. It's an AI-trained model to replicate a voice. And so far, it hasn't been used in a commercial manner yet to threaten replacing voice actors. But art itself, as in drawings and paintings, I'm not saying that voice acting isn't art, has been used commercially for centuries. and she charged money for these songs using all she didn't have permission to use. My opinion of her has tanked from this alone. If there's something I hate more than an asshole, it's a hypocritical asshole. I'll link Egan's animation in the description down below. Give the guy some support. Anyways, that's it for this video, but I want to talk about future uploads for a second. The next video should either drop before October or during it, but there may be an upload in between, maybe about a certain crime-fighting mutant team and its weirdest incarnation yet. No promises though. Have a good day, stay safe. Bye everyone.